Welcome back to my YouTube channel. High Value US Coins. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that most people pass over without a second thought. A coin so ordinary that it rests unnoticed in pockets, drawers, and jars across America. But this isn't just any coin. What if I told you that one small nickel, minted in 2007 at the Denver Mint, could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, a staggering $648,000 in today's market, and that millions of dollars could be sitting in the homes of ordinary Americans, completely unclaimed? It sounds like a story too good to be true, but this is exactly the story of the 2007 Jefferson Nickel era coin. And the question is, do you have one hiding in plain sight? You might be thinking. A nickel? Really? Yes, a nickel. Not a rare gold coin, not an antique dollar from the 1800s, just a 5-cent piece. And yet, this unassuming coin carries the potential to change lives, to turn what seems like pocket change into a fortune beyond imagination. Here's the secret: it's not just the coin itself, but the era it carries, a unique flaw that makes it extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Let's step back to 2007, the Denver Mint, a place where precision and perfection are the standards. Every day, millions of coins are produced, seemingly identical. But amid this sea of consistency, a small mistake slipped through, creating what numismatists call a mint error. This isn't just a minor imperfection you might overlook. It's a historically significant anomaly that instantly elevates the coin's value from 5 cents to hundreds of thousands of dollars. This 2007 Jefferson Nickel era coin is particularly special because it carries a striking misalignment, a doubling, or other minting defect that makes it one of a kind. And here's the kicker: the mint produced only a handful like this before noticing the mistake. That scarcity is what drives excitement, urgency, and competition in the collector's market. Think about it: you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a piece of history, a tangible artifact that connects ordinary Americans to extraordinary wealth, waiting for the right person to recognize its true value. Now, I know what you're thinking: how could I possibly know if I have one of these coins? That's where your curiosity, and maybe a little luck, comes in. A careful inspection for unique markers, a comparison with verified examples, and the right professional grading can reveal whether that ordinary nickel in your pocket or jar is actually a goldmine in disguise. Here's where the story turns from fascinating to life-changing. Demand for the 2007 Jefferson Nickel era coin is skyrocketing, and the market for rare mint errors has never been hotter. Collectors, investors, and even museums are on the lookout, ready to pay handsomely for coins that are truly unique. And while $648,000 is the current market value, the truth is, in the right sale, the number could climb even higher. But let me pause here for a reality check. Imagine ignoring a coin like this, tossing it into a jar with the others, watching as someone else discovers the treasure that could have been yours. That's where urgency comes in. Every moment you wait, another collector could snatch up an era coin like yours, increasing the competition and the stakes. This is more than a collectible. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to secure financial freedom through something that seems so small, so ordinary, yet holds extraordinary potential. And here's the beauty of it: owning a rare coin like this isn't just about money. It's about prestige, about joining an exclusive world of collectors who understand that wealth is not always about what you earn. It's about what you recognize and act upon before anyone else. So, the next time you pick up a nickel, look closely. That tiny piece of metal could be the key to a millionaire's lifestyle, waiting quietly in your pocket, in your drawer, or in a jar on your shelf. Imagine holding a single coin in your hand, a coin that could transform your life overnight. Not just any coin, but a rare 2008 Jefferson Nickel with a minting error, so scarce that collectors around the world would pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to own it. Today, we're diving deep into this coin that currently has a market value of $723,000, exploring why it's in such high demand, and uncovering the hidden fortune that might be sitting in your own coin jar. By the end of this video, you'll see why this nickel isn't just currency. It's a ticket to a wealthy lifestyle most people only dream about. Let's start at the beginning. The 2008 Jefferson Nickel seems ordinary at first glance, just another piece of American currency. But hidden in its minting process, a rare error occurred. This error makes the coin extraordinarily valuable to collectors. It's the kind of find that can instantly elevate a collection from ordinary to legendary. Picture this: one small mistake in the mint, a detail almost invisible to the untrained eye, suddenly becomes a treasure worth nearly $750,000. That's more than most people earn in a lifetime, and it could all be sitting quietly in your drawer or forgotten coin roll. Here's a little secret most collectors won't tell you: errors like this are extremely rare. And rarity, as you might already know, drives insane demand. When something is scarce and sought after by a passionate community, prices don't just rise, they skyrocket. In fact, this nickel is the kind of item that can spark intense competition among serious buyers. Imagine an auction room, the tension palpable, and everyone's eyes locked on one coin. That could be your coin. Now, let's talk about the emotion behind this coin. You see, it's not just about the dollars, it's about the story. Every collector dreams of the one coin that changes everything, the piece that completes a collection and secures their legacy. The 2008 Jefferson Nickel is that dream made tangible. But here's the catch: opportunities like this are fleeting. Every day, coins like this are bought, sold, or locked away in private collections. Hesitate, and you might miss your chance entirely. And let's be honest, we've all laughed at the idea of finding a treasure in a pocket change, right? Well, what if I told you that laughing at it today could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars tomorrow? It sounds almost too good to be true, but that's the reality of rare coin collecting. Fear of missing out isn't just a cliche here, it's a financial reality. Every second that passes, the value of these rare nickels grows, and only a few will ever have the foresight, or the luck, to secure one. Here's another fascinating twist: the 2008 error isn't just rare, it's highly documented and verified by experts, which adds credibility and skyrockets its value. You're not gambling on a rumor, you're holding a piece of history, authenticated and coveted. And while most people overlook nickels as just 5 cents, you and I know better. One small coin today can be the foundation of a wealthy tomorrow. So, what does this mean for you? First, if you have coins lying around, don't dismiss them. Your next big financial opportunity might be hidden in plain sight. Second, for those already in the game of coin collecting, the 2008 Jefferson Nickel is more than just a piece. It's an investment that can redefine your portfolio. With a current market value of $723,000, it's clear that demand far outstrips supply. And let's face it, in the world of rare coins, when demand meets rarity, fortunes are made. Think about it for a moment. A single nickel, overlooked by the average person, can create opportunities most people spend a lifetime chasing. And here's the exciting part: you don't need to be a millionaire to get started. You need knowledge, vision, and a little bit of action. Because the world of rare coins waits for no one. Opportunities like this 2008 Jefferson Nickel won't linger, they move quickly, and the people who recognize their value early are the ones who reap extraordinary rewards. So, if you want to live a wealthy lifestyle and turn what others see as ordinary into something extraordinary, the time to act is now. Start by examining your collection, learning the signs of valuable errors, and connecting with trusted coin experts who can verify authenticity. The 2008 Jefferson Nickel isn't just a coin, it's a symbol of what's possible when preparation meets opportunity. And remember, this isn't a story about luck, it's a story about awareness, action, and the pursuit of excellence. One coin can change everything. One coin can open doors to wealth and opportunity that most people only dream about. Could your next fortune be hiding in plain sight? We dive into one of the most sought-after coins in the United States, the 1992 Jefferson Nickel with a rare mint mark error, a piece that collectors are willing to pay up to $765,000 for. Yes, you heard that correctly, $750,000 for a coin most people dismiss as pocket change. You might even be sitting on one in your wallet right now without realizing it. But before we reveal why this nickel has become the obsession of collectors and investors alike, let's rewind to its creation. The story begins at the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia in 1992. While the Jefferson nickel had been a staple of American currency for decades, a small number of coins were struck with a misaligned or doubled mint mark, an imperfection so rare that it instantly turned ordinary change into a treasure sought after by enthusiasts around the globe. This is not a coin you find in every jar of pennies and nickels. It's a coin that speaks to precision, rarity, and the unseen value hidden in plain sight. Now, let's talk about why this coin is in such high demand. When it comes to rare coins, scarcity is king. The 1992 Jefferson Nickel error isn't just rare, it's extraordinarily rare. Only a handful exist in mint condition, and collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts for them, amounts that could rival the price of luxury cars, or even your first home. Think about that for a second. A coin smaller than a silver dollar, resting in your palm, could be the key to unlocking life-changing wealth. And here's where the excitement really kicks in. Every day that passes, more of these coins slip into collections, safe deposit boxes, or private holdings. They're disappearing from circulation faster than you can imagine. That urgency is real, and it's what makes this coin not just an investment, but a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you have a 1992 Jefferson nickel tucked away, you're not just holding history, you're holding a ticket to potentially extraordinary financial freedom. Now, you might be wondering, could this really be my chance? And the answer is yes, but only if you act wisely. This coin's value is fueled by its authenticity, its condition, and the ever-growing hunger from collectors. Every time someone pays 6 or even 7 figures for one, the market sets a new standard, driving the value higher. Picture yourself in that position, holding something that others dream of owning, with the power to sell at the perfect moment. That's the thrill of rare coin collecting, and it's exactly why the 1992 Jefferson Nickel error is on the radar of serious investors across the country. Before you start checking your couch cushions, let me warn you, not every nickel in your jar is a winner. If it were that easy, we'd all be millionaires by now. But isn't it fascinating how a small error in a minting machine decades ago can create something priceless? Kind of like finding out your favorite childhood toy is now a collector's edition worth thousands. Suddenly, those days spent playing with pocket change start to feel like an investment seminar. So, what does this mean for you? First, awareness is everything. Understanding which coins hold potential is the first step toward building wealth the smart way. The 1992 Jefferson Nickel error is more than a coin. It's a lesson in patience, strategy, and the power of spotting value where others see none. Every collector knows that timing is critical. The longer you wait, the more the market grows, and the harder it becomes to find a piece in mint condition. But here's the beautiful part: unlike other forms of investment, this coin is tangible. You can hold it, examine it, and know its true value with certainty. Imagine the confidence of knowing that in your hands you have a piece of history that commands respect and financial attention. The market is hungry for this coin. Dealers, investors, and collectors are constantly on the lookout, and a coin like this can sell in a heartbeat for 6 figures, sometimes more. If you're watching this and thinking, could I be sitting on a fortune? You're asking the right question. Because in the world of rare coins, knowledge and action are everything. The 1992 Jefferson Nickel error is not just a collectible, it's a symbol of opportunity, a reminder that sometimes, the smallest things in life can bring the biggest rewards. So, take a moment. Examine your collection. Talk to experts. Seek authentication. And remember, fortune favors the informed and the prepared. A coin like this doesn't just appear in your life twice. And when it does, those who recognize its value first are the ones who reap the rewards. And here's the secret most people overlook. The next 1992 Jefferson Nickel error could be sitting in a jar, in your drawer, or even in circulation today. Could it be yours? The answer might surprise you. Because in the world of rare coins, sometimes a simple flip of a nickel can change everything. And when opportunity knocks this quietly, smart collectors answer loudly, with life-changing results. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that most people pass by without a second glance. To them, it's just another Jefferson nickel. But what if I told you that this very coin, minted in 1989 at the Denver Mint, could be worth $743,000 today? Yes, a single coin, small enough to fit in your pocket, with the potential to change your life forever. You're about to discover why collectors and investors are scrambling to find the 1989 Jefferson Nickel error, and why this coin has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. And no, this isn't just hype. This is a story of hidden wealth, rare opportunity, and timing that could make ordinary people extraordinarily rich. Let's step back for a moment. In 1989, the United States Mint released millions of Jefferson Nickels. On the surface, these coins looked identical to the ones in your pocket today. But a small number contained a remarkable error, a rare misstrike that made them unlike any other. Imagine the precision of modern minting, and then imagine a small slip, a double strike, a misaligned die, or an unusual stamping. Errors like these aren't just mistakes, they are anomalies that collectors crave. And this particular error from the Denver Mint? It's become legendary. People who have stumbled upon it often don't realize immediately what they have. They see a nickel, and they see, well, a nickel. But in the world of coin collectors, appearances can be deceiving. Now, here's something most people don't know. While millions of coins were minted in 1989, only a handful of these era nickels exist in pristine condition. And rarity is the key to value. The fewer there are, the higher the price someone is willing to pay. Imagine the thrill of knowing you hold a coin that's not just rare, but exceptionally rare, so rare that collectors and wealthy investors are willing to pay nearly $750,000 for it. That's not just money, that's life-changing wealth hiding in plain sight. And here's a little twist for you. How many times have you emptied your pockets thinking, nothing valuable here, only to realize later that fortune might have been right under your nose? Here's where it gets exciting. This isn't a story about hypothetical value. This is happening right now. The demand for 1989 Jefferson Nickel errors is exploding, and every day, more collectors and investors are discovering them. Imagine walking into a coin shop or auction and seeing this nickel listed. Your pulse quickens. You know you're looking at something that could make headlines. But here's the catch. Because the coin is so rare, hesitation can cost you everything. One moment, it's available. The next, it's gone, locked away in a private collection or sold to a wealthy bidder who understands its worth. And let's pause for a moment to smile. Because if you've ever dropped a nickel on the floor and stepped on it, think about this. That tiny coin might have been worth more than your car payment. Life has a way of hiding treasures in the most ordinary places, and in the world of rare coins, every day is an opportunity to find the unexpected. That's the beauty, and the fear, of missing out. Fear of missing out drives urgency, and urgency drives action. Every coin you encounter is a potential treasure, but only those who know what to look for can claim it. So, what does this mean for you? It means the 1989 Jefferson Nickel error isn't just a collectible, it's a key to wealth, status, and opportunity. It represents a chance to participate in a market where knowledge, timing, and insight can turn an ordinary coin into hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the most important part? You don't need to be a millionaire to start. All it takes is awareness, vigilance, and the courage to act when a rare coin crosses your path. Think of it this way: every day, people are sitting on fortunes without even realizing it. That coin in your drawer, that bag of loose change, one of them could be a 1989 error, waiting to unlock unimaginable wealth. Collectors are constantly hunting for it, and the competition is fierce. Those who understand the market and act decisively are the ones who thrive. So, as you watch this video, remember this: fortune favors the observant, the patient, and the bold. The 1989 Jefferson Nickel error is more than just metal and design. It's a ticket to the life you've dreamed of: financial freedom, security, and the thrill of knowing you hold something truly extraordinary. Don't wait for someone else to claim it. Every day you hesitate, someone else could be seizing the opportunity. Because in the world of rare coins, the extraordinary is always hiding in the ordinary, and sometimes, all it takes is one moment of insight to change your life forever.